Okay, we have recording now in place. So guys, it is, let me see where we are. We are in June 30th, Thursday of 2011, and that is going to be session number 17. We are coming, really close to the end of the class. Since some of you are already on the market and others are planning to be there soon, we are preparing you to being able to pass an interview. So there are certain things, and we discussed the interview questions a little bit before, but there are certain things which you cannot escape. And your success really depends on how you handle questions like tell me about the company and tell me about the product. So we do not have William, so let's start with, okay, Vlad, are you there? You've been there. Hello, Vlad.
Yes.
Would you tell me about the SlickPick company?
It's a photo sharing application company.
Wait.
Yeah.
Photo sharing is the application. I need the story about company.
Oh.
Story about company and story about application are two different stories, and that is the typical mistake you just made. So if they ask you about company and you start talking about the application. No, what is that company? What's the story?
I don't for sure, Michael, right now. Really, that's why I want to make it slow my job.
Okay, then.
Okay,
but still, well, it was kind of homework stuff for today. Where is my
Yeah, I
list?
know, Michael.
Okay, then Andrei from Buffalo.
I'm here.
Okay, would you tell us about the SlickPick company, and I will take notes. Okay, let's say SlickPick.
I can tell us about slickpick.com. Not much.
Well, look. SlickPick. Wait. SlickPick.com is the application. I'm asking you, what about company? What is that company about? What is the story?
Okay, SlickPick is an independent private startup company in Bay Area.
It is private. Okay, private. Okay.
Yeah, in Bay Area that entered in photo sharing industry.
Startup. Photo sharing is their line of business. Okay, photo sharing. What else do you know?
Yeah, this is the main object about this company.
Wait a second, but how long have they been in business? Who are their customers? Anything else?
Okay. This company launched in September 2010 and
Not really. It is the application. The application did go live in October or September of 2010, but we are talking about the company.
Okay. The company started 2 years back in 2008.
Okay.
SlickPick was started by a group of digital photographers.
Who told you that?
We have what do you mean who told us?
Why do you think it was started by a group of photographers?
We have sample the story about this company.
Okay.
Provided by Yana.
Okay, it is on the company website.
Yes.
Oh, it is the company. Okay, guys, who knows how it happened really? Anybody can tell us how the company came to life?
Yes.
Okay, so how did it happen?
I think this organization, this company, was founded by one person.
Yes.
Sam Berzin.
Sam Berzin, yes.
Sam Berzin, and he organized this group of photographers.
No, he didn't organize a group of photographers. He is pretty good in photography himself, but he didn't organize a group. He is a venture capitalist. He started many companies before. It is a commercial project. It was not started by a group of photographers or anything like that. I mean, they say that on the website, which is a bullshit. But people like bullshit. So whatever they might like, so is given to them. But when you tell this story of the company, you might say, you know what? Even though on the website it says the company was organized by a group of photographers, so in reality, it was just one person. Why is that person organized the company in 2008 and the product went up only in 2010? Why did it take them 2 years, not 6 months, not 8 months? Come on, I told you the story.
Mr. Sam Bersin thought about if he really want to start this company, as I remember.
Okay, the story is, there is another company, and that another company, it is a venture capitalist company, and I gave you their name. It's called IQ Labs. Okay, IQ Labs. So IQ Labs is a venture capital group which developed a couple of projects before. International travel tickets and the Talent 6, Hollywood, casting calls, applications, and they wanted to do it together. But and they do outsourcing to Latvia, and Sam is from Latvia himself, so he actually developed that whole outsourcing to Latvia thing. And then there was a conflict between investors on certain kind of hiring decisions to be made, and then Sam was so much disagreeing with that, so he started his own, so he actually separated from that group of investors and he started the business on his own. So originally the idea was to develop that product as a group. So they started to work and some preliminary work was done. But at some point, after investors decided not to go together, so Sam, since then, Sam has been running that project himself, using his own money. And guys, I told you that, I remember. The story of the company gives people who talk to you, it gives them the feeling like you really belong there, you really work there, you you're a nice person to talk to, a nice person to deal with, and they might actually ask you more questions because they become, they're curious. So what happened next? Okay. So what else do we know about the SlickPick as a company? Where is their headquarters? Andrei, where is their headquarters? Huh? Headquartered in where? Headquartered in which city? Where?
Headquarters situated in San Mateo.
Headquartered in San Mateo, California. Very good. What do we know about their development and testing? Where is it located?
Their staff is located in two countries, in USA, and their staff is located in two countries, in USA and in Latvia.
So what's in Latvia?
Developers group, I think, situated in Latvia.
Development outsourced to Latvia, and we know why, because the founder is from Latvia himself. Outsourced to Latvia. Then marketing and sales. Marketing, sales, QA are local. Okay. What is their business model? What is the meaning of the question about the business model? What does it mean?
Is this about agile or no? Or is it
Business
about-
model, not development model, business model. How are they going to make money? The question, what is the business model, means how that company is going to make money.
Maybe it's a e-business company. E-business company.
How are they going to make money?
They are going to keep money from their users.
Okay, so they
Software
offer
as a service, guys. Software as a service.
software as a service. So subscription, paid subscription, paid subscription is how they're going to make money. Paid subscription. So William is back? No? Okay, who said about software as a service?
It was me. It was me.
Andrei, okay. Good. So, that is a business model. Okay, here is the business model. Okay, what else do we have? So, what is the target audience? What is the target audience? So, who they develop software for? Who is supposed to give them money? What kind of users?
He by himself.
Who?
I forget his name.
Sam? No, I'm asking
yeah.
how Sam is going to get his money back. So he wants people to subscribe and pay him money. So what is his target audience? Who he targets when he comes up with his product? So who is going to use the product?
Photographers.
What kind of photographers?
Professional and not really professional.
Okay. First of
Professional
all,
networking.
professional photographers. Okay, now that is the story. That is the part of the story. They started thinking about professional photographers because they offer lots of advanced features in that product. But then they realized they are not as successful as they planned to be. So they said, okay, let's change a little bit the concept. Let's offer that product to amateur photographers, professional and amateur, amateur photographers. Okay, that is. What am I doing here? Should I save? Okay, let's save. Let's save. Let's say Slick Peak. Okay, let's save the file. Okay, let's talk about the product a little bit. So who is next? Next is another Andrei. Okay, not from Buffalo.
I'm here.
Not here?
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I can see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are from Chicago, I believe.
Sure.
Okay, so since you are from Chicago, so you take over and tell us about the product, and I will try to take notes. So what can you tell us about the product, the application?
To be honest with you, I don't like it. Okay, but it's not my business.
Say it again. Say it again.
To be honest with you, I don't like it at all.
That is,
because
if you say that, okay? If
I
you
know.
say that,
Yeah.
you never
I
get a job. You never get. I mean that. End of story. Okay.
Yeah,
and
sure.
The question was, what can you tell us about the application when you go to an interview? So your answer was kind of irrelevant to the question. So what is that application?
It's kind of typical for the sharing application, which is that allows user to store photo, send picture to friend, share picture, save your photos in secure storage with multiple privacy options for users.
So wait a second. Let's document. So you started with what it does. So it is a photo sharing application. You shouldn't say it is typical.
Okay.
You might say there are many photo sharing applications, and definitely most of the features you can find in this one, but it also has very special features. If you say typical, the question is who needs another typical application? It's not
It's one
typical. And
of a kind.
They give you lots of reasons why it is not typical. And if you work there, you have to know their point of view, why it is not typical. So, features. It has common... Okay, you know what? Let's do features in two ways. Let's say common or typical, whatever, common. What are the common features? Okay,
Oh, that's
something you
interesting.
find everywhere. What is that?
Save your photos.
Saving photos. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Send pictures to friends or to something
send
else.
to friend. Okay.
Create for the album or
Albums,
slideshow.
okay. Albums. Very good. Okay. Albums. Okay. Saving and sharing. Okay. And sharing. Okay. Photos, albums. What else?
So that's all.
That's it. Okay. Albums.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. Not unique, but let's say special.
Special feature, it's, I guess, professional photo enhancement.
Okay. Photo in enhancement. Okay. Then
Then, I don't know, photo blogs, it's unique, no? Special feature.
okay, we have also social networking. I would say in today's world, social networking is very common.
It's common, yeah.
Social networking such as blog. What else does it have? What else? A forum?
Forum, blog,
Okay. Then,
Twitter, I guess.
okay, now, the photo enhancement. It also has integration with major social networking sites like Facebook. Yeah? Let's put it, it's not that much special. Integration with other websites. Okay. I really suggest that you go in depth of the special features because I don't know much about it, but I know they have a lot of kind of unique features or close to unique or very rare features because people will not pay you money unless you give them something which is not available for free. And size of files, I remember. Size, image size. So they allow you to upload huge files. Image
Yeah, up to 25 megabyte.
Yeah, image size. Guys, anybody can suggest us on special or common features of the product? Hello?
Guys, help me out.
Galina, Dmitry, Becky. Au. So nobody wants
Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone.
Okay. Okay, so we talk about product here. Slick Peek product. What else can we say about the product? So we have what the product is about. We talked about features it offers. Then I think you might talk a little bit about technical, let's say technical environment. Well, it is a web-based, yeah?
Yeah.
It is web-based.
I believe they use Amazon EC2 or S3. I believe that.
Amazon what?
EC2 and S3. Web hosting and storage service.
EC2
EC2 and S3.
Storage service. I don't know much about that. So AC2 or what?
S3.
S.
Yeah.
S3. Okay, storage service. Good. What else? Anything else about technical? Do they support specific browsers, or they want to be? They want people to be able to use any browser.
Yeah, this application is cross browsing.
Cross browser. Okay, then what is their web server?
Web server.
Whatever you know about servers and languages used for development, or
PHP, I guess. PHP. They use PHP, maybe JavaScript. It's obviously.
well, JavaScript and PHP is on the front end.
Yeah.
But what about backend?
What about backend?
Yeah, I don't know. Java? No, yeah, I don't know. Ask.
I don't
So
know.
next time you talk to Jana, ask. So technical environment. Good. So we talked about users. Yeah. So in the company story, we said, okay, people who use that are target audience, professional, mature photographers. We can copy. Okay, we can copy that one and bring it here. And what else? Product. How often do we have releases?
Oh,
So it is agile. It is
yeah, it sounds agile.
release notes. Yeah, release notes driven development. Then what is the cycle? How often do they release a new builds?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's say 2 weeks.
Yeah, agile is like you said, legal disaster. Yeah. That is why
it doesn't mean much. If they ask you specific questions, so you have to talk about this.
it may be 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 months.
Look, it doesn't mean it is 2 days this time and 2 weeks next time. So it has certain cycle, and the question is you have to come up with exact number. Let's say 2 weeks cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this. Let me save that. Becky, are you there?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about SlickPeek company, looking at the notes I have here? Not just reading the notes, just telling me the story. I want to hear the story. I don't want to hear someone reading the notes. I want to hear someone telling me the story. You might be looking at the notes, but what is the story?
Mm-hmm. Okay. SlickPeek, it's a small startup company which started by 2008.
Wait a second. You said it is a small startup company. The word small is not in the notes. So now my question to you is, what do you mean small? I mean, how small? How big, how small? We don't have it. So how small?
Yes.
How many people work there?
I don't know
Around
really.
20.
Around 20
20.
people. Okay. 20 employees. They have about 20 employees, and out of 20, maybe 15, I'm not sure, but let's say 15 are offshore in Latvia, offshore. Okay, start again. So, I mean, it was a good thing to add to the list. So it is a, what? So SlickPeek is?
SlickPeek, it's a startup company which has 20 employees. It was came by Sam. I didn't remember his
You don't need his name.
full name.
You don't need his name.
Okay.
You might not know him. I mean, there is a guy. So there is a gentleman. So the owner, let's say the owner, the founder.
The founder.
Founder is good. Yeah, someone who started the company.
The founder start the company. On website they told to everybody that was came by a group of photographers, but it's what just one founder, and she works for a big company, IQ Labs, and it was just some. One second. They want to company. It's gonna be a company project, but they have some.
Okay, let's forget about SlickPick. What is the name of the company where you work right now?
Test Pro.
Test Pro. Okay, tell me what is Test Pro. Tell me about Test Pro.
Test Pro, it's a big company.
Don't say
which,
it is. Or it is or Test Pro is. Test Pro.
Test
Pro
Test
is.
Pro is.
Uh-huh.
It's a big.
Not
it's a big
is.
outsourcing.
Look. It's kills the whole thing. Is. Test Pro is. Is.
Okay. Test Pro is a big company, big outsourcing company, which provide many testers to any company to Israel to make a final test for every application. So now I'm working for Superstar. It's big supermarkets company. And I just testing the new website, new web IT system, which will.
No, but it's not. The question was not about you and the project you are working on. Okay, it has nothing to do with that. The question was, tell me about the company. So it is big. I don't know what you mean under big. So what is big?
It's about 100 and more employers.
Okay, it's a small company. Okay. Employees. Okay, it's a relatively small company by American standards. It's a really small one. So, I mean,
in Israel.
It is not mid-size yet. But we are talking to American employers. So you are saying, don't say big or small. You say it is an outsourcing company. And now, I want you to finish the story about the company. So the company is 100 people big. They specialize in testing services for other companies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what else? How long have they been in? How many years in business? Who are their customers? Who are their competitors? How they survive the competition? I don't know. I mean, tell me, how big is the building? Where the company is headquartered?
The company is quartered on Tel Aviv in Ariel building. It's biggest building in Israel. Yeah, they have office on 40th floor, and they have many different offices on all over the world. They have office in San Francisco, in Australia, and so on. In Israel, it's just about 100 employers into the company.
100 who? 100? In Israel, it is 100.
About 100 workers, about 100 employers.
Employees or employers? I'm not sure. It sounds like you say employers. Employees. Okay.
Employees.
Employees. Okay.
And in San Francisco, it's about 500 employees.
500?
In Australia, I really don't.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. Now, so you definitely are more enthusiastic talking about that company compared to SlickPick. But still, try to use I mean, you know lots of facts, and you don't have to be completely, destroyed by the question. And when you start talking about website not saying exactly the truth, it is not how you start talking about the company. You might eventually come to that, but it's not how you start. You didn't say anything about company, and you said, you know what, they are not telling the truth on their website. It's not how you do it. I want a story. Okay, let's move a little bit. Who do we have? Who is here? Dmitry. Hey. Okay, we've got Dmitry here. Why don't you tell us about the product?
Yes, okay.
So what is the Slick
what
Peek
is it?
application?
We have two Dmitry.
Dmitry, who is Dmitry? DZ.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, who is second Dmitry? Wait a second.
Well,
Huh?
the second is Mother, I believe.
Okay, Dmitry. Oh, okay. Okay, Dmitry, who is not Mother, just Dmitry.
Well, the application, the product is photo sharing application, and it has some common features and it has some special features provided to customers. Well, common features are saving and sharing photos and working features. And special features are photo enhancement.
Okay. So okay, what about company? Tell me about the company.
Well, I believe company is IQLux, which is driven by one person and has some outsourced employees. And company is situated in San Mateo, and
We do not use the word situated. We are saying it's located or maybe, but it's not situated. Yeah. Okay, I do not see. I do not see this. Okay, let's try another Dmitry. So Dmitry, who is Dmitry Mother. Okay, you tell us maybe something. Okay, let's talk about the application, or whichever story you like more. Which one do you choose? Hello? No? Dmitry?
Sorry, I'm muted. Yes, I'm tell you about which company.
Okay. So which story would you prefer?
I prefer story about company.
Okay, so tell us about the company.
Okay, thank you. Very interesting question.
Yeah.
Slick Peek company is a private company which is Sam Berzin. It's a startup company which includes for about 20 employees, which located in 2 countries in the USA and Latvia. I think for about 15 people work for sure in Latvia. Development located in Latvia, and headquarters of this company located in San Mateo, California. Which company, as I said, started by Sam Berzin in 2008, and their product went to the market in 2010. Which company provide CAS business model. It paid subscription, and I think their product has special professional and amateur photographers, bloggers, maybe some social networking users, and casual people, I think, which would like to share this photo, their photo.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So we have William joining us. William. Hello.
How you doing? Sorry, I was
Yes.
on the phone.
Hi. So since you are the most experienced one in talking about SlickPick so far, so what is your story? Tell us about.
Well,
Okay. Tell us about the company. What is that company?
all right. Well, SlickPick was originally created in 2008. They had a minor change in the developing team of the market, and they didn't go live until 2010. It was a startup company. They have about 4 or 5 QA team members. I'm included. This is my story that I've been telling the recruiters.
Yeah.
I have a lot of facts and everything of the actual SlickPick, and I know what it's about. So it helps when I manipulate my story to the recruiter of what they're looking for.
Okay. So it is just.
That's cool, buddy.
Okay.
You definitely gotta work on what you're telling them. You need to know the company from what working. So I twisted right now what I've been telling them, because I got the mobile on there, and then everybody asks me, what do you do in mobile? And I told them what I've been saying is SlickPick is developing an Android and iPhone application that is similar to Facebook and Flickr. And so it's a social networking photo uploading application, and I actually have installed the virtual machine of the Android and have been testing similar app, not this one. But I guess since I'm not actually employed with, SlickPick, it's not going to harm me much. But so far with just speaking about like this, that recruiters and the people that ask you, they don't get very in depth with everything.
Mm-hmm.
So far, recruiters submitted my application to. So it's just, I guess, how you can flow in the conversation.
Okay, if they ask you what is the business model, what would you say?
The business model?
Yeah.
Like what they're targeting, or what? Do
No,
you
no. How they going to make money?
Oh, through paid subscriptions. They have started off a free trial. They started off with a free trial you can get, and then you can go paid subscription will actually let you enhance to professional editing.
Mm-hmm.
And you could.
So how many customers? Do you know how many customers they have already? How many subscriptions?
Patrons right now they just hit about 35,000.
Okay, let's put it there. Well, okay.
I have no idea.
Guys, it's okay. Just let's be consistent on that.
That's not true.
Subs. It's their dream, I think, but okay. I'm not sure if they have 50, but subscriptions.
Really, just bend the truth, massage the truth.
Yeah, the thing is, whatever you believe in, everybody will perceive as true. It's not the number you say, it's how you say it. Okay, William, what's your story about the product? So what is the application you test? I mean, besides the mobile aspect of that, what is that product?
Okay, so when the company first started years ago and I got into it, we were testing the front end of the website, making sure they accounts so you couldn't be compromised, testing the links, making sure there's nothing wrong, nothing broken with it. And then after that, the company was successful and actually went live in 2010. About maybe 8 or 9 months ago, they implemented the OpenID, and it was very hard to implement to the sites. So we've had bugs and a lot of problems reporting to finally get that to go live. So the OpenID, and then I talk about a couple of bugs that we found or people found, or a couple glitches, and yeah.
I would just say you kind of very limited your activities at first, saying it's just links or some basic stuff. It's not just like that. So you did test cases, it was kind of very solid functionality and regression and release acceptance, and besides doing certain web specific things like links and navigation and browser compatibility and all that stuff.
I got a good one too.
Yeah, it should be in your resume anyway. You just stick with your resume. Do not leave just one bullet out of your resume. You have a lot. Okay.
Social media group today asked me how do I get bugs fixed. It was one of our one of our questions. They asked, how do I get the bugs fixed with having the, because I told them the developers are in, what is it, France? And said, well, how do you work with the developers?
Well, it doesn't matter, but it's there in Latvia. So.
Yeah, so I told them that we meet every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday over Skype with GoToMeeting, and we discuss project updates.
Okay, sure. That is what happens. Yeah, people use Skype or let's say GoToMeetings, or there are a few more. Depends on the size of the group talking. Yeah, but sometimes Skype is perfectly fine. And actually, we talk to them in Skype. So we have meetings twice a week, and those meetings are in Skype. Now, guys, let me tell you about one more concept here, so you understand better where we are. First of all, let me give you the link to that video, because without the link you won't be able to see. How would I give you the link? Go to meetings. Okay, I'll post it here. Shift insert. No. Oh, type message here. Paste. Enter. Yeah. Can you see it or not? No? Guys, I just sent you a message, no? Did you see it? Okay, here is one. So here is the video, link to the YouTube video, and that video talks about the company called Los Altos Software Testing House. And I have written that story, and then I asked Nastya, our employee, to kind of read that story. But here is my kind of revelation. So Los Altos Software Testing House is a consulting company. We started that company in '95. It was me and my wife, and we lived in Los Altos, which is a small town in Silicon Valley. And I was working as a consultant, and she was working as a consultant, and then we were asked to incorporate, which means I found a job, and they said, Michael, we don't want to pay you as a private individual. We want to pay you as you are a corporation. And within a week, same story happened to my wife. And we said, okay, let's do a corporation. We created a corporation, and it was very nominal kind of thing. We didn't mean anything. We were asked to do that. It makes sometimes, some companies, it is easier for them to pay money that way. So we incorporated, and since we didn't have any office, and the corporation was registered on our house in Los Altos. And so we called it corporation Los Altos Software Testing House, because we lived in that house, and we didn't test anything in the house. We would go to client side. But that is how our consulting company started, and then eventually we started to do more projects. We started to hire people. We started to bring employees from overseas, processing their H-1B visas and green cards. We've made, God knows, maybe provided 20 families with green cards at some point before the collapse of the internet boom. And when we started to teach, the operation naturally moved under the Los Altos Software Testing House, because we have a corporation and it has bank accounts and it has everything set up, so why do we need another company? And so technically Portnov Computer School is a DBA, doing business as, for just a name, fictitious name, for Los Altos Software Testing House as a corporation, as an organization. So we are Los Altos Software Testing House, and the only place where we are registered as a software, as a Portnov Computer School, is the state of California. It's not Board of Education anymore. It's Department of Consumer Affairs, which controls technical schools now. But so that is the only place where we are under Portnov. So the rest of it is Los Altos Software Testing House, and we started that in '95. It was, I'm not sure, November, I believe, November of '95. So we've been in business for quite a few years, and so the company has kind of The number of employees, I would say, it varies. It might be 15 people, 20 people, 30 people, sometimes could be 40, 50 people, depends on the projects we have. What also happens, some companies hire interns from the school through us. They do not want to pay them directly, so they are looking for someone to, to use in that capacity. So we have quite a few employees, actually. If you look at our annual return, some papers we fill out for government, you will see pretty big number of people whom we send their W-2s and 1099s, maybe over 50 people, maybe 60. So that is the number of employees, and we have projects primarily here in Silicon Valley, and not just in Silicon Valley. It could be in Chicago, it could be in Texas, it could be in Arizona, in New York, and companies which hire people from us, consultants, so we send them consultants. Could be small, mostly small companies, but could be very big ones. It could be Wells Fargo Bank, it could be DHL, IBM, so those guys take people from us sometimes, means hire through us. And the reason it happens is we have lots of connections since we've been in the industry since '94, myself and my wife, so we just know lots of people. And it is all our connections, and when you look at our company website, which is LASTH, the abbreviation of the company name, LASTH.com. If you look at our website, it doesn't look like we do lots of business online, and which is true, we do nothing online. We just use our personal connections, and the very fact we have the website is because we cannot do business without any website. It just doesn't give us anything. And so that is the story of the company. When you talk to others, you do not really go into Portnov because we do have training operations, and if you look at our website, you will see some trainings we do, but we are not saying Portnov, not Portnov. Lots of consulting companies are providing training, and we do some corporate training as well. So some companies are hiring our instructors to teach for them certain, mostly test automation tools. What else? Working conditions here are very, very special, I would say. People who work here work with lots of overtime. We have lots of employees nowadays. We have lots of employees working from home, working remotely, sometimes from overseas, but mostly all over the United States. And what else? I would say, and if they need any references, guys, you send them. So Yana is your primary reference, and Yana is our director of QA. So if it comes to references, she is your primary reference. Your secondary reference is, let's say, William, because he's the best in speaking English here in the group. And so I would say each of you is a reference to each other in some sense. When it comes to you going to interviews, going to the job market, so the question is, where are you working? We can put SlickPeek as your place of employment. But when it comes to filling out applications, you are saying my actual employer is a consultancy which sends me there. I am working on SlickPeek project through Los Altos Software Testing House, which is true. So we have contractual agreement with SlickPeek company, so we have official relationship with them. So we can give you references and everything. So the very fact we do not pay money, well, they don't pay money to us either. So and you don't have to really advertise that part. And if they ask you what is your compensation, so when they ask me what is his compensation or her compensation, I'm saying, guys, it is in our company it is confidential. I just cannot say much, and it's okay. So whatever amount of money you mention, so is going to be the truth, because I'm not going to interfere with you. So any questions on Testing House so far? I want you to watch the video. At least it goes through certain kind of facts, so copy that link somewhere so you can use it later on. Okay? Hello? Anybody?
Okay.
That sounds
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so
thank you.
so testing house is really the place where you work. It is your employer. One more thing which I'm typing here is when you go to LinkedIn, guys, LinkedIn. You go to LinkedIn, and in LinkedIn there is a group, LASTH. I believe the name of the group is LASTH group, or Los Altos Software Testing House group. So search for that group and join the group. It gives you legitimacy. See what I mean? People look at you and you are officially a member of the group, which kind of gives you, it's like another reference which says, yeah, he's from that company. The group is not huge, so maybe, I'm not sure, 20, 30 people, which is very, very nice. Okay? Any questions so far? No questions. Or do we have any?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
I have. I had an interview and interviewer asked me what agile techniques use SlickPeak company.
Which, what? Agile?
Agile techniques. I said it is Scrum techniques, but I did not really know what.
Well, whatever you say. Look, as long as you can talk about Scrum, okay, or one method or another method, it's good. Nobody is going to verify that or validate that. But let me ask you. So you are on the job market?
Yes.
I just didn't know.
In Ukraine.
I didn't know. Okay. So, and you tell them you tested remotely or what?
What does it mean remotely?
Remotely means удаленно.
Yes, of course. I said I work as a freelancer.
Okay, so do people like the idea? What is the reception?
People like this idea very much.
Okay, so are they giving you a job or not yet?
Not yet. I have six. I had 6 interview, and last one will be today. Most of interview I have by Skype.
Oh, okay. You are not okay. You do not have face-to-face interviews. You have interviews over Skype.
Only one face-to-face.
Uh-huh.
And it was senior quality assurance engineer position.
Well, senior it might be too much for the beginning. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And they said I have intermediate level, and they put me in zapas.
Okay. In reserve, they put you in reserve. Okay, so when you talk to people, when you communicate, so do you feel your confidence, or you feel, oh God, I'm missing this and missing that, or?
No, I don't think as I lost something.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot of knowledge about methodologies, testing methodologies.
Let me ask you, did you watch the Agile video?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so then you have to be able to tell them a lot.
Yes, I told them a lot.
Uh-huh.
I have problem with SQL.
SQL, uh-huh. Okay, the interviews over there might be more technical than here. Yeah, they normally look for more technical things. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And in which city are you?
Simferopol.
Oh, wow! So the interviews are in Simferopol area, in Crimea, or you have to go outside, or, I mean, do you talk to people in other cities?
In other city, 2 interviews in Kiev and 1 interview in Kharkiv.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And in Sevastopol, big company, I have face-to-face interview, which...
Wow, it's amazing. So you're not the only one from Crimea here, so I believe Galina is from there.
No, Galina from Kiev.
Oh, Galina, okay, who else? It's you who, okay, you are the only one.
I'm one from Crimea.
You're the only one. Okay.
No.
No, sorry, I don't know. Galina, sorry.
Galina, you are from where?
I'm from here, from Kerch.
From where?
Sorry, I don't know.
Kerch.
Okay, so you both are
Crimea.
from Crimea. So guys, you have to get together and get some beer maybe. I don't know. Kerch, yeah, sure. So are any jobs in Kerch? Not like
Yes.
this. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, guys. So what I want to tell you so far. So my impression is when you, I mean, those of you who are in US, with exception of William, who is a mature kind of slick peak promoter now, you don't have a story. And the only way to have a story is to practice the story. So put it in writing, send it to me. And what I would really suggest you to do, I would suggest that you kind of prepare the story, videotape yourself using your cell phone or any other tool, and upload on YouTube and let us see. So we will all kind of contribute to the criticism. So unless you have that story, guys, nothing will happen, really. You might have 25 interviews, and interview is not the place where you practice the story. Interview is the place where you go to get a job. So, and we don't have much time to, to practice. Okay?
Mikhail, can I
Yes.
write myself? Can I write? Tell me about yourself, and could you give me an advice?
I can review your story. The thing is, did you watch my video on Tell Me About Yourself?
Yes.
Now, do you realize that Tell Me About Yourself thing is being adjusted to who you talk to? Sometimes
definitely.
within the same company, you talk to 3, 4, 5 people. And there are different people. One is the president of the company. Let's say it is a small company, like, I don't know, 20 people. You are likely to talk to the president. You might be talking to the marketing person. You might be talking to developer. You might be talking to QA manager and just QA. And when you answer the question, tell me about yourself, you sell yourself to this person and this person and this person. So your story is different a little bit. I mean, it's not dramatically different, but the focus might be different, the emphasis might be different, the details, the examples, and it doesn't mean you shouldn't have the template of that story, kind of. So, and in your case specifically, okay, it's not just about having the story in writing. In your case, it's about being able to say the story without 70% of time saying Okay?
Yes.
Because so that is how you will. I mean, again, it's a demanding market. They do not have too many people to interview, but still, most of the people are not doing that. So most of the people are speaking much, much better.
Yes.
And you have no reason to say I mean, why would you say It is just your personal style. It's your style, but just you have to prepare. If you prepare, okay, it's much better than coming and saying because you need some time to think in between So prepare, don't think, just make sure it goes out of you like like spring,
Okay.
Okay, sure, definitely I want you to write that story, send it to me in writing, and then I still want you to use your cell phone and videotape.
Okay.
Okay, guys, and I apologize, the file was damaged. I don't know why it happened, so I will try to fix it today. And do you want that specific file also to be uploaded, or it's not exactly something you want to listen again and again to? The today's recording, do you want it uploaded?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's possible.
Okay, no problem. One more thing I want to tell you, it's in my plan. When we talk about resumes, guys, I understand that sometimes you might need to modify your resume. Sometimes recruiter tells you, would you please say something about this, about that? There are a couple of things you have to be aware of. Number one, keep your kind of basic resume in a file, and anytime you have to make modifications, save that modification in a separate file. Send it out and never use it again. What happens sometimes, you make modification to your major file, and then another modification to the same file, another modification to the same file, and now your resume is not your resume, it is something impacted by 3, 4, 5 people. It turns into a piece of garbage. So don't do that. Use just one version of resume. If you need modifications, do it in another file, send it out, never use again. Number 2, resume which I make for you has, I'm not sure, 15, 17, 18 different lines. And if you decide to make a change, you might break half of those lines without having any idea what you are doing. So your intent is normally very good. But the result, since you do not know much about those lines, might be devastating. My suggestion to you is, until you really get a job, at least the first job, make sure all the modifications you send to me first. And I either approve them or I will modify, on the top of your modifications to make it kind of integral, make it still a nice looking resume which doesn't scare people away. Okay? So you don't have to know much about resumes. It's not exactly your business. It's not exactly what you have to be gurus of. Eventually you will learn more and more and more, but right now I don't want to bother you with all that kind of stuff. I just want you to know, be careful, okay? And I'm here. You want to change, show it to me. Or ask me, I'll make the change for you. Okay, guys, so it was my pleasure to talk to you from sunny Santa Rosa, California, where I am eating vegetables and fruits on behalf of good health, whatever. So I hope the next time, guys, we meet on, actually you meet with Yana on 11th, I believe, because we have vacation, we go for vacation. Am I right? Wait a second. Today is what? Today is June 30th. Yeah, so Monday is going to be July 4th. And so we meet on, you meet with Yana on July 11th, 5 p.m. and then with me. So we have kind of vacation as well. Guys, my suggestion to you, use the time to practice company story, application story, the interview questions. You have 2 recordings on interview questions. And my students in a school, on campus, they are saying, Michael, why you didn't make a recording like that for us? Because I gave them the access, so they also are watching that stuff. So I said, why you never did it before? And I think, why did I do it before? I don't know. So you have pretty good stuff to practice with. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys. So enjoy the vacation and life in general. Don't eat junk food.
Vegetables?
No, vegetables are great. Vegetables are great. Okay. Okay, guys.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
talk to you after the vacation.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Thanks.